Inclusive and impactful learning may look different for different students, as they may require some therapeutic services from time to time. Considering the needs of all students, the Department of Education, through the Special Services section, offers support services for such children. Joining us this morning are Ms. Keva Ferguson. She is a speech-language pathologist. We also have with us Ms. Chiquita Ferguson. She is the acting principal at Tiny Tot Preschool. Good morning, ladies, and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
Y'all related, eh? Well, good morning. Well, I guess I would say Keva. I'm just going to say Ms. Ferguson. Can you tell us what exactly does the Special Services section do, and who do you serve in the Department of Education?
Okay, good. Good morning, Bahamas. Yes, Special Services, we are the support arm for the Ministry of Education. So we're there to prevent, do intervention, and to enhance. So children are referred to us, and when they're referred to us, we have the school psychologist, we have the speech-language pathologist, guidance and counseling, the attendance officer, and the special ed educator.
Wow.
And so we we do standardized testing, and so we will see where the breakdown is, and then we make recommendations for the classroom teachers and other professionals to carry out to support the child in the learning.
That's a very important role you play. Do you find that there are a lot of students who get referred to your section?
Yes, there's a great demand. The demand is greater than the supply.
Wow.
So we do the best we can with what we have.
Why do you think the demand is so great?
It's not only here in the Bahamas, but especially for my field, it's all over the world.
Right.
And we have our people, they go to school and they get excited of what is over there and don't return.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So we want to encourage our parents out there to encourage your children to return home because they're needed here.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
We got to build our own and serve our own. Chiquita, tell us, how can teachers collaborate with the Special Services section, and how does that impact your school?
Well, initially I met Keva at Buttonwood Preschool, which is where the pilot program began in preschool. Initially, special services isn't something, or that intervention isn't something that is done in preschool because our ages start, we only have 3 and 4 year olds, so they're probably considered too young to be tested. But while at Buttonwood, we had a pilot program that introduced special services to preschool, and we were able to, you know, kind of highlight, you can see with the eye, some students that may need special attention or may need some extra help. So that during that time, they were a godsend. Because in my class, I did have students at the time that needed that intervention, and I did need that support. To figure out what strategies could be used, etc. So in preschool as a whole, you know, they have definitely been a bright light. And they, even when I moved over to Tiny Tot, they came and they had a semester there as well, and they were able to train some of my teachers, and now we're able to pass on the knowledge. So even though they have limited manpower, they're helping us by training the persons in the classroom so that we know how to assist as best as possible until the students are able to get the specific help or to be included in the area that they really need to be.
Tell us, how does the training and the support impact both the lives of the student and the teacher?
You know, initially when you get into a classroom and you have a lot of students, and then you may come across one that needs your attention all the time. Sometimes it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
So the teachers were definitely welcoming and learning new strategies on how to deal with the special needs of some children. The children, they benefit. I've seen it from, again, at Buttonwood Preschool to Tiny Tot Preschool. Once the use is consistent, once we are consistent with them, once the parents are consistent and receptive, the children benefit.
Right.
Yes.
Tell me, I guess, paint a picture of a successful story where you've come in and you've met with a student and a family and the teachers, and after some training and some intervention, you've seen almost a flip of the coin, and they've just brightened up and they're just off and running.
Yes, that's the highlight of our
I can see it on your face.
Well, we have some success stories. Right in Buttonwood, when we started out, we had some children, they were supported in the classroom at Buttonwood, and then they went on to our intervention center, Marjorie Davis. And now those children, I am so excited because I've contacted their teachers. They're now doing well. They're in grade 2, and they're on the honor roll, believe it or not.
Wow.
And so that is exciting for us to see that the intervention that we put in place has really worked. And it's a teamwork because the parents were very involved too, because we had parent training also, and they were receptive of that. And so they had strategies that they were working at home while we were working strategies in the classroom. So it's a team effort.
This kind of hits home for me because I know the importance of being able to, speak to a child and communicate to them in a way they understand, and then giving them the tools to communicate in a way that we understand. Because that must be the most frustrating thing. People probably assume that, oh, well, this child is X, Y, Z, and they give up on them quickly. But just with a little bit of training and tools, they can blossom and become just about anything, right?
Yes.
Right? How do schools interact with you? What should be the process by which they reach out to you guys and get assistance?
We have a referral process, okay? And we've gone really well in that area also because we're now digitalized. And so our guidance counselors and Marjorie Davis, they make the referrals to us. And once we get the referrals, we work as best as possible to see as many children as possible. So that's it.
I just love what you do. And the smile is all over your face. Again, just tell again, in the classroom setting for that child, and that teacher before the intervention, what are some of the challenges? And then once you have the tools, how does that change you?
So coming into preschool, we notice a lot of children have challenges with language, oral language, speaking, comprehension. So they may be able to speak to you, but they can't really comprehend. We have some behavioral challenges as well that we come across. So those are like the main things that kind of send your little yes and we watch it, and because sometimes when children come into a new environment, it takes a while to get adjusted. So they may transition out of it, just as well as that may be something that you really need to look into. So those are the things that we kind of watch out for and just implement again some of the strategies that we would have already learned before we're able to get professional help on the ground in those areas.
What do you have to say to parents who may not be aware of these services or may not be aware of the potential to speak to their child in a way that there's communication, they can blossom, they can learn? What do you say to the parent who may be in denial, who may have given up, they might feel a little bit down and depressed?
Yes, we have all of those parents. And so in the school system, your teacher is the first person you could express your concern with the teacher. It's very important for parents to develop a relationship with their teacher. And as they talk and the teacher sees what the parent is saying, then they can make a referral to the other professionals. And then it doesn't stop there, because when they come into us at special services and we see a greater need, like an audiologist or the dentist, all these things impact learning. And so we are able to make the referral to those other outside agencies.
Fantastic. You got me, I got goosebumps right now. This is great. If people want to reach out to you and find out more about the services you offer and how to interact with you, how do they find you guys?
We're down at Ministry of Education headquarters, University Drive, and the number there for our receptionist, who's very exciting and welcoming, is 502-2926. She's Miss Brown.
Fantastic.
Yes.
The Fergusons.
Yes.
Hey, I love what you do. Keep pushing. You're really doing an awesome job, and it changes the lives, not only the children, their parents, their family, the teachers, everyone.
Yes.
So congratulations, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Love it.
Have a great day.
Hey, thanks for watching Moms at Sunrise. Hey, when your children go off to school, tell them come home. We got to build our own. We got to grow our own, right? We'll be right back.